I'm inside the self-service car wash bay at Waterway Car Wash. Car is filthy, 10 hours of driving. Let's go back here where it's not so windy. It's probably still gonna pick up on the mic, guys. Sorry about that, but honestly, it's outrageous. Few things left, like the spoiler, the rear trunk spoiler. But other than that, I mean, honestly, it's just completely an outrageous car. Super dusty. Let's wash it off and let's get going. Woo! Pressure is no joke. Woo! That pressure washer really gets you guys. All that ceramic coating is just gonna let all that water drip right off with all the dust and everything. It's actually pretty windy out. It's interesting to see the water just flow right over the car. Looks insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Alright fam, what's good? Welcome back to Unlockable Character. We are at the Waterway Touchless Car Wash. Finally getting the car washed after the color PPF went on. It's been about a week, so we're good. The Florida sun is nice and bright today, nice and warm. The PPF will cure in the sun, getting it all, you know, cleaned up. Ceramic coating will make everything beat up. Ceramic coating, for those that don't know, there's different levels of paint protection. Ceramic coating is a liquid layer that goes on that solidifies and protects like a armor atop of your paint. And what that does is it prevents the paint itself from getting oxidized, from getting sun damage. It helps when you dry the car for the water to just go right off. And when you put it on top of your PPF, it's like 2 layers of protection for your car. So that's done. I got the windows retinted, driver's side and passenger side. That's done. The only thing we need to do now is the trunk spoiler and maybe adjust the height in the back a little bit. Plus I'm still getting a little bit of clunking noise that I'm figuring out. I think it's the mid-pipe brace kind of just clanking onto itself, because I have a single mid-pipe from Mastery of Art and Design and they include a brace, but sometimes you just need to reposition it a little bit because I'm hearing it kind of clank a little bit against the car. That's my thoughts. So Monday we're going to go to Four Corners Wheel and Tire Alignment in Fort Lauderdale. They have in-ground alignment racks. We're gonna check out what the car looks like underneath, and we're gonna just check the alignment. Remember, 1,200 mile drive from Atlanta is no joke, so just wanna make sure everything's good with the car. And then I'll probably bring it to BMW of Fort Lauderdale for an oil change. Even though the car is modified, those guys do great work there, and they gladly will service the car because they know I'm a good customer. So shout out BMW Fort Lauderdale, shout out Four Corners Tire and Wheel Alignment in Fort Lauderdale, shout out FP Automotive. Probably gonna also go to a Super Bowl party tomorrow, so shout out Terp for the invite. That's gonna be crazy. I think I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because I just can't support the Patriots, even though I've lived in Boston and I've lived in Seattle. I just cannot support the Patriots. All right guys, once this dries, we'll get out there. I'm gonna try and take a left today instead of a right, because when you take a right out of here, it's much harder to get out of this whole kind of shopping plaza. But guys, let's talk about a few things, right? The Epstein files. Have the normies, has the mass population finally realized that it's all a game? Like everything that most people live for is just an illusion, a perception of what could be, so that the elites can continue to break the law and make more money? I mean, has everyone woken up yet? It seems like Gen Z woke up because they know there's no jobs for them, right? So they're all becoming entrepreneurs online. They're trading, you know, they're trading options, they're trading cryptocurrency, they're trading meme coins. And they've known that all the institutions that we basically live under are, you know, demonic, false, and put in place to control us. What the fuck's going on over here? Yeah, let's exit this way, guys. That's a nice Camaro. Hopefully the way we exit helps more water get off the car. So we're in Palm Beach Gardens right now, where the Costco is too. So it's easy to get gas, easy to get the car gassed up. And we're gonna head to home real quick. I know it's back that way, but I want to get the car kind of clean from just driving right now. Let all the water dry off with the air and the sun outside. So this looks like the best route to drive a little bit after the car wash, get it all dried up. But let's just talk about the real world, right? That we all live in, where Epstein calls us goyim, right? We struggle so hard to achieve the American dream, which is no longer really possible for most people. I'm an exception, and I hope to make other people the exception too, but I also hope to wake people up. Like, what the hell are you living for? You know, are you living for dreams that are not even truly yours, that you've just been grown up on, which is basically propaganda? You know what I mean? Like, are you guys really gonna wake up and realize having a 9-to-5, a corporate lifestyle, all of that is mostly bullshit? Like, I hope you understand that the elites, the wealthy, even in the United States, there's no law and order. There's no rule of law. If you have money and influence, you're above the law. That's the craziest thing, you know what I mean? So after that, everything breaks down. There's no morals. You know, there's no justification to do the right thing anymore, right? But I would still argue that you should be a good person, and you should still live a godly life, even though we now know, you know, just how barbaric our elites are, and just how demonic the world is, you know? The opportunities are dwindling to make wealth, but they're still out there. But you just cannot be under the same, you know, like, fever dream that I think, like, most of the people that follow Turning Point USA and Charlie Kirk are under. They really think the United States is the good guy. You know what I mean? They really think that we have the best way of living, but they just don't know better. These are really low consciousness, low spiritual people. You know what I mean? They really don't understand. They're also low IQ. Most of the time, it's so unfortunate, but, you know, everything has been set up so that no one believes the truth anymore. No one even knows the truth. Education is being defunded. Public health is being defunded. The billionaires are basically fleecing the whole country. And you cannot even still say anything to the MAGA retards who believe in their, you know, one true leader, fucking Trump, for with no regard to reality, right? Trump could literally shoot someone and they would still support him. And yet nothing is really getting better for those MAGA retards. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, they're still in their, you know, trailer park homes with their Confederate flags, thinking that America is going to return to some sort of bastion of white wealth that serves them somehow, but it's not. You know, it's really not. And the most ridiculous thing is that these poor white people have so much hatred in their heart for other people, minorities, immigrants, you know, and yet they're just being played by the billionaire class. Like, it's absurd, you know what I mean? It's truly absurd. And Trump is 100% you know, under blackmail by Israel and Russia, you know what I mean? Like, how can you support the institutions that we live under? Like, if you look at law enforcement, the police do not protect people, they protect the law. And who is above the law? The elites. So at the end of the day, if you're a police officer, you're just serving the will of the elites. You're not actually making America a better place. All the institutions that you feel are just and right are really rotten to the core. And Gen Z knows this. And for people that ask me, why do you live the way you live? Why do you drive the way you drive? I mean, like, come on. At least I'm not a billionaire pedophile that's protected by the conservatives in power who uses Israeli Mossad IDF tactics to train the military and police against American citizens while stripping them of their rights, and also accessing all of their information using Palantir. It's like absolutely ridiculous. Like, when is enough of the population gonna wake up and be like, this is not the America that was originally founded? And there's actually a confederacy in place in the government that's doing everything possible to actually weaken America while making it seem like they're improving America. There's no noise when driving like at speed, to be honest. It's a beautiful yellow Corvette ahead. Look at that thing go. That thing looks gorgeous. I can't open my windows for a few days. Look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. That thing is gorgeous. One thing I will say is trucks in Florida get into this left, almost the leftmost lane, and they just stay there. It's crazy. And what are you also scared of, you know, with police, with tickets? Like in school, if you remember, if you did something wrong, school would be like, oh, it's gonna go on your permanent record. Who the fuck gives a shit about the permanent record? The whole system is corrupt to the core. The institutions, the education system, the healthcare system, the political system, the entertainment industry, the financial system, it's all corrupt to the core. You don't need to care what the people in power are saying. These people are also corrupt to the core, or they're beholden to this economic system, this matrix, without even realizing it, and they want to make you beholden to it too. And that's the problem. Why would you ever want to be like any of these normie slaves in the 9-to-5 matrix that, you know, Epstein calls the real world, that they're not part of? You don't want to be part of the real world. Or you want to build a better real world for everyone. And that's the problem. Most Americans don't even understand what the fuck is going on. They're so short-sighted. And they're so incredibly, I think, just tribal. We're all human beings, and you're letting this beautiful country be used for demonic purposes to break down the world itself. I could hear what it sounds like outside the car, but this is good enough. At the end of the day, the majority of Americans are still living paycheck to paycheck. They can't even comprehend. They don't even have the energy to comprehend what's going on, and that's all by design. And when you're an immigrant, now you're so scared, right? In the United States, that's all by design. Element of fear, so that you are beholden to the system. But let me tell you something. Fuck the system, okay? Make your money outside of the system, or use the system to your own purposes. Like the stock market, cryptocurrency. Use them for your own purposes to get independently wealthy. And trust me, your criminal record doesn't matter anymore. Look at Trump. Look how many felony convictions he has. For people to use that against you as a way to control you, that is the system. That's why police will arrest you, so you go through the process. The process is the punishment. You'll have a mugshot, you'll have an arrest, you'll have a lot of legal fees to pay, even if you're innocent. That's the whole point of the system, to put you through that trauma. And once you're aware and you're awake, it's just like, you don't care. What can the system do to you? Try as hard as you can. I will make my money independently. I will come back from anything that pushes me down. What do you think "don't tread on me" means as an American slogan? It's absolutely ridiculous what people, you know, live in fear. They think they're fear of God. No, it's the fear of American system that you hold as your God. And for those of you who can't drive, the whole shifting thing is to keep it in the power band without braking. I don't even brake, I just shift up and down. This car's not gonna brake either. So many people, you'll realize the internet is just full of voices that don't have any experience. You're getting the experience of someone that has traveled the entire world, lived across different countries, many different cities in the US, who was a vice president at 27 at BlackRock, realized how fake that shit was. I was depressed my freshman year of college because I was smart enough to know how the world worked. I was like, this is all bullshit. It's just an economic signal to stay here for long enough to graduate so that a company will hire me, so that I can do well enough to make a little bit more money for myself to escape the matrix. But through that whole process, I've actually remained the same person, and I want to wake up other people too. And the Epstein files should be a big fucking wake-up call that this world is not what it seems. And you should look at people like Turning Point USA, that whole organization, as an element, an instrument of the matrix. You should look at law enforcement, especially those that have no consciousness, that don't even understand what they're doing, as an arm, an element of the matrix, agents of the matrix that just want to put you through the process, and the process is the punishment, even if you're innocent. And the more you think about these things, the more you realize it's all elements of control. Control systems, belief systems, and families that have been in power for generations. And let me end there. But there's more to come, guys, all right? So I hope you enjoyed that drive. I'll catch you next time.